just ನಿಮ್ಮ childhood journey ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, of all the people whom you have come across or met along your life. One such person, a teacher or the person who first found that spark in you that you're so good, you have that ability, to jump like a deer and to just chase and give a good chase to people.
I think first one would be my mother, because she was relentless in taking us, the two girls with the Pomeranian dog, every day to the stadium till I retired. But two very important people are my two PE teachers. Beatrice Hegde, may her soul rest in peace, she is no longer with us, my primary school PE teacher, and Mr. Pushpangadan, he is also no more, who was my school teacher. And of course, we had, Mount Carmel. I joined Mount Carmel because they had a good sports thing, where attendance wasn't an issue. Puama was our sports director then. So I still remember, ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಿಂದ ಬರುವಾಗ ಒಂದು 2-3 ದಿವಸ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೋದೆ ನಾನು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಡಿಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ನೋ ವಿಚ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಾಸ್. ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಬರೀ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಬರೆಯೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಸೇಸ್, ಯೋರ್ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್, ಓ ರಿಯಲಿ? ಐ ಸೆಡ್, I don't know, you'll have to ask the principal and Puama, because I hadn't even gone to college. But they gave me so much of encouragement, and the same, I would just come and write the examination. So they've all helped me, to just pursue my dreams. And I think, as I said, my mother was, because my father was earning to make it happen for us, my mother was constantly there, my two PE teachers and the college teachers, besides my coaches, of course.
How well is your bond with your sister? Because even she was interested into it.
Both of us were the fiercest rivals. We competed as a young, in various age categories. And I think on the field, that's another life's lesson. On the field, everybody is a competitor.
Exactly.
Right? Off the field, many people think that, Pityusha and me are like such arch rivals. We don't even look at each other, talk. It's what the media made out to. But as I say, my sister was also my fiercest rival.
Yes.
On the field, and off the field, everything is, fun and good. So she became a junior world silver medalist in 400 meters, and she went on a full free scholarship to the US.
Wow.
And she too also wanted to get out of the economic hardships that we were. So when she got the full free scholarship at the University of Arkansas, she took that up and pursued hers. Of course, she was number one in her university, and then she had 2 knee surgeries. Injuries cut her off from this thing. So
that comes with...
Yeah. She's, when you're far apart, and I think for all of us, as young children, you get that. But as you grow older, you get mature. You start, looking at things and life differently, and you appreciate those things. So the bond has grown closer right now.
Though you're physically apart, many miles, thousands of miles across, but ಈಗಲೂ ಆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, because everything is a family.
Absolutely, yeah.
So ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಥ್ರೂ ಯೋರ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್, ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ನಾಚಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ಏನು ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫೇಸಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದಿರುತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ, ವುಡ್ ಲವ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಡೇ. ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಕ್? ವಾಟ್ ವರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್?
See, I think even in college, I just did till my PUC. Those 2 years, maybe 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಬೋದು.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್,
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಟಿಯಾಲದಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು. ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ಅದರ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ.
ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅಂದರೆ 15 ದಿವಸ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, 3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಕ್ಯಾಂಪು. ಸೊ ಯು ಆರ್ ಔಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. So, and then I needed money. So Vijaya Bank offered me a job. I started as a clerk with 900 rupees salary because I needed that money. And because I joined the bank, I could get my travel allowances, DA, all that. So it was security first.
Wow.
So I really didn't look at, I want to become this. It was just the circumstances were such the survival was important.
Survival was more important than to dream.
Than to dream. Yes, of course, after that, in 6 months I became an officer because I was winning international medals and all that is, and I became the sports officer and the PR publicity head of Vijaya Bank, worked under 7 chairmen throughout the year, for 16 odd years that I worked for. So they've also had a role to play in promoting me and, in just being there for me till I retired.
So it paved a plethora of opportunities, a way to a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. So I think, so the dreaming of, I wanted to become an air hostess, but, with your sports activity, it's impossible to be, so I didn't apply. But towards the end of my career, I pursued my BA because I wanted to finish my graduation. So I Karnataka University in the Madde, first year Illye Madde exam, second, third year Dharwad Hubli hogi exam bardu back to the camp. Because none circle alli avaga, they were not graduates. Nobody had finished their graduation. Yakandre sports alli I was spending so much of time. But I also wanted to become a graduate. So in that circle, I was the only graduate then, by then, But that's something that I wanted to do it because in a corporate life, I think the basic education, if you don't have, with an injury, you can always cut short your sporting journey. And I think then graduation was something to fall back on in case something. So after I finished graduation, I wanted to do my IAS. But I just didn't have the time because by the time I retired in 91, it was just too many competition, too many camps.
We have seen a lot of medals pouring in.
So life wasn't, cut out to be an IAS officer, but that's something I wanted to do.
And also, by the grace of God, yadu antha ondu injuries agi, it didn't cut short your sports life.
I did have injuries like a hamstring tear, but nothing that cut short my journey. So I'm grateful to God and to my coaches for that.